My name's Greenaway.
And when did you move back to the area?
Coming up to 2 years in April.
Why did you move back? What brought you back here?
Small kids. We were living in a very remote location. It was 50 k's to get to school.
Where was that?
Hard work. Eyre Peninsula, South Australia, southern edge of the Great Victoria Desert. And I grew up in the valley. Have a look around. If you've got to work, it's a nice spot to have a job.
And so what is work? What is this place?
Work is currently managing 8 hectares of macadamias.
And so what sort of background did you have that allowed you to come back and sort of take this on?
No farming expertise. I like trees. I've always worked in environment and, managing plants and animals and that sort of thing.
And you studied as well, yeah?
I've got a background in applied science, and it just seemed like a good way to make a living and enjoy what you're doing.
So are you glad that you moved back?
Yeah, absolutely. Kids are having fun. We're having fun. It's a beautiful climate.
And the farm has been a challenge, or it's been interesting, or?
We had a tough season last year. I think it was one of the driest summers on record, so production was down.
Was that your first season?
That was my first full year. So we arrived to harvest, and we did quite well. The next year we got half the tonnage of that first year, and everywhere was down, right through this area in the Northern Rivers because of that really dry summer. If you want to have a look at what's hanging on this tree here at the moment, this year we got plenty of spring, summer rain, and it's looking like it's going to be a really good harvest. And we're far enough south, we miss the cyclone belt, all of that sort of stuff. We miss the hot. We're far enough north that we miss all the cold weather, so it's a pretty ideal climate for growing.
And what about
bunch of stuff.
Tapping into expertise like agronomists and that sort of thing? Has that been easy? Are they locally available, or?
The Nambucca Valley has a little enclave of macadamia growing. From Worrell Creek, we got one of the, best growers in the state, probably down around Worrell Creek. I've got a integrated pest management consultant that lives 5 minutes from us here, and he works right across the district. And it's a really inclusive and helpful industry. Anytime we've had any questions, there's people falling over themselves to give us a hand.
And what about selling the nuts, transportation, that sort of thing?
We've got there's 2 depots in Maxville for 2 processing companies. So our transport is basically just getting from the farm to Maxville, and then that's subsidised by the company that we sell to get them up to Alstonville and cracked and exported.
Okay.
So it's a really good location for growing nuts.